Hey y'all, so someone is about to realize that there was another option. Okay? Y'all gotta catch this message. Alright, this message is not gonna be for everybody. It's not. Oh, y'all. Someone is about to get that realization that there were options present. Okay? And not even like present. I know I just threw that in there and said present, but I don't want to say present because I don't want someone to think that the options was always waiting on the sideline, like this person always just had options. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not what I'm going at. The thing is, God knows that we have free will as his children. God knows that we're not going to always do or choose the things that he wants us to choose. Even if he give us the signs, even if he tell us do this, some of us still don't even understand the signs that God has given us. Some of us still don't even know how to understand God, listen to our intuition, listen to ourselves, and know which way we supposed to be going. Some people really just not in tune with themselves, period. Okay, so why would they be in tune with some signs that God is trying to give them? They don't understand God keep playing this one song to them that have a specific line in it so they could get it, or God keep playing a movie, or God keep showing them a certain number of a drive license plate, or God just showing them random numbers on the clock. Some people not catching on to the signs. Okay, God could be writing the thing right out to them and they still not catching it. All right, so it don't even be that. You know what I'm saying? It's just that some people just don't even notice the signs. They ain't catching the signs. Okay, so they definitely ain't catching this one. All right, someone did not know that there were options. All right. God lets us do whatever we want to do with our free will. He wants us to go a certain way. He chooses people for us. Yes, he does. He lines things up. It has to go his way. His will is the best will for our lives. Everybody should want to do the will of God over your life, right? You should be wanting to walk within the will of God. And some of us, we fall off the will of God. We get off of that path and we're not walking in the way that God needs us to walk it. God definitely have options where, okay, if this person falls short or this person gets off the path and they're not able to be that blessing or be that person that I need them to be for blah, 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 then God will replace. He will add new people onto the path. Yes, he will. But he don't have to do it so abruptly to let you know that you just been replaced. He will smoothly replace you. Okay, he will smoothly replace you with a better friend or a better lover. He will do it smoothly where, it ain't even got to be in the ex-lover or the ex-friend's face. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, this is obviously an ex-lover here, y'all, who did not know that there were going to be options. They didn't know that God will build up his runner-ups. They didn't know that someone else would notice your beauty and recognize it early and faster than them. Okay, this is someone that has been dragging their feet. Okay, this is someone that loves you. Obviously, they really do love you. They care about you, but they've been dragging their feet when it comes to commitment or being committed to you. Okay, and this person moving really slow. All right, and they thinking that because you might have expressed to them that you love them too. They thought that they was just gonna have forever, ever, and you might have been waiting for the longest. Maybe you didn't even realize that you were waiting for this person, but you was waiting for this person. Or maybe you actually made that intent to wait for this person, right? You've been intentionally waiting on this person. What people have to realize is if God sees that in your life or in your heart, in your spirit is not changing, is not becoming of him in a way that in the speed that he needs it to be, if he feels like this is actually going to delay his daughter or his son, or is going to delay the promise or the process, he will keep you in your delay. Yes, he will keep you in your misery, and he will set someone else up who can finish the promise. So this is definitely God's child, but this is someone who's been taking their time. Okay, so God has been telling them to move. You have been telling them to move, whatever it is. Okay, they've been getting the signs, but they've been wanting to take their own sweet time. They think that time is waiting for them, right? You express that you love them, that you care about them. You could have told them that you will always be there for them, whatever it is, right? And they're holding on to that. This is like someone getting locked up for 20 plus years and wanting you to stay loyal, or not even just staying loyal. They just want you to answer every call all 20 years. You know what I'm saying? It's just unrealistic. It doesn't make sense, right? So this is someone that wasn't changing. This is why God replaces, is because he could see what you're doing. He could see if your heart is changing. He could see if your heart is opening up. He could see if your behavior is changing, your mindset is changing, the people that you're around is changing. He could see if you're changing for the better. This is someone who wasn't changing. It was just a standstill. Okay, it's just been a standstill. They haven't been receiving the signs. God has been doing this, and this. This person is not catching on to the signs. All right. God has been trying to get them away from this, and this, changing up their environment, changing up their friends, changing up their groups, their whatever it is. This person is not catching on to the signs. So when you're dealing with someone that is like this, who's ignorant to the signs, who is just staying in what they want to stay in, because trust me, God knows how to deliver signs for all of his children to understand. We can always understand. When you do something, you can always tell, like, especially if you're doing something that you feel like you shouldn't have done, you're going to feel it in your spirit. So this person has been getting signs, okay, that is leading them back to what they're supposed to be doing, what God will want them to do. What would Jesus do, right? But this is someone that wants to do it their way. They don't want to go that way. They want to just stay on their way, right? They don't want to go or listen to the will of God. They want to do their own thing, right, for their life. And, we all go through that where you tussling and you want to live and do this and you want to do that. But, and God will let you, because we have free will. So he's now, God is allowing this person to stay with the life that they have chose. Okay. Because of some type of neglect. They neglected you, or they neglected y'all, the relationship, the problem, whatever it was. So now God is letting them live in that. And they're going to come to a realization, or some of them have already gone through this. I'm hearing some of them have already gone through this realization that they can be replaced. It's so many people on this earth, okay? You got to understand that there are souls being saved and people being delivered, and some people really putting in action to become better people. So there's always someone that's trying and striving to be the best. And even though God might have it where he wants you to be with Elizabeth for the rest of your life, if Elizabeth is not doing any progress to really change her life, become better, and God sees that, and he thinks that this might actually hinder you if you get with Elizabeth, because she's not moving fast or at the same speed as you. Maybe you're growing at a rapid rate and she's still kind of like not there yet. Sometimes that'll be a hindrance, okay, you getting back into her life, or y'all getting back together, because it will feel like she's slowing you down. So sometimes God needs to match you up with people that is more on your speed, especially spiritually. Because it's a difference between like just pouring somebody's cup up every day and lifting them up with motivation than someone that really just lost all faith in God and trying to just put them to believe again. It's a big difference from someone that is a believer, that's walking in the path, that's still faithful, that's still believing in God, that's still hopeful day to day, than someone that lost all faith and hope, that don't. Like, it's a really big difference. It's a lot more work that you got to put into someone that has lost all faith and hope. So eventually it comes to a point where God is like, okay, you're doing, it's too much being done here to try to give this person faith and hope for them to realize things. This is actually slowing you down. Now I need you to keep it going. That's like that thing when God said, just plant the seed and keep it moving, Sometimes we just got to plant the seed and keep it moving. We've been waiting for the tree to grow right then and there. And no, sometimes it takes a while. And this is someone where it's really going to take a while. And God is saying he's okay with releasing you and setting you up with someone that is on your same level, or at least close, so that you guys can be more equally yoked. Because right now it's too big of an imbalance with this situation, because this person is not trying to do the work. They don't want to do the work. They don't feel like there needs to be any work done. Okay, that's scary too, when someone feels like they're already perfect, they already set on what they believe, they don't want to change, they don't want to think no. That's scary too. That's scary. Okay, because information is always out here, and there's always room to grow and learn more things. So someone that just thinks that they know it all, that's a scary motherfucker. So for some of you, God has already, sealed the deal when it comes to this, and he's already decided to move forward on this situation, because you staying around or sticking around with this is going to hinder you. It's going to delay you. It's going to slow down the process. So this person always thought that they was going to have time with you.
But now that God is going to take you away or remove you from this relationship or whatever, it's about to really shock this person, and they're about to get into like a panic. Okay, this person is going to go into a panic. Oh, confirmation, my phone just went off. They're about to go into some type of panic when the moment when they realize that either God is pulling you or taking you away from them, or that God has already taken you away. This person is going to go to a panic. Okay, I just saw some video. I shared it the other day, a while ago. It was these two guys, and it was this girl, and the girl was like, I'm running, like she was excited, and one of the guys was getting so excited thinking that she was about to run to hug him, and then like he ran up to her. She went under his arm and went to the guy that was standing behind, and he was kind of shocked, like, wow, she chose me. It's going to be one of those situations where like the person that you've been waiting for, you've been pressing for, that you've been thinking, waiting for things to work out maybe with this person, but because they're moving too slow, it's like God is going to move you to someone that is spiritually at your level. Because I keep saying spiritually, because I feel like this person and y'all not even spiritually balanced. Like there's an imbalance when y'all think y'all spirituality. You get me? And that's already the problem. That's a huge problem. You can't be a believer with a non-believer. It's kind of hard. Unless God got you on that particular assignment, because he knows that this person will become a believer ASAP. Like it's already in their heart to become a believer. But when you dealing with someone when it's not in their heart, and their heart is already set on stone and what it is, God, sometimes he don't even want you to keep dealing with the situation because it's a hindrance. All right. And when this person noticed that God is moving you away to someone else, or there's someone else in the picture, someone else that is with you or working with you, they're going to go into a panic, because this is someone that just thought that they was going to have this moment for forever without doing any work, without any progress. Like this is someone slower than a turtle. They're not even taking baby steps. This is someone that is just completely ignoring the signs, who just wants to do what they want to do. And that's fine. That's so good. God is like, okay, you want to continue doing this? I'm going to let you do this, and I'm going to let, blah, 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 keep it moving. But this person's going to go into panic. They might even start to curse God. They might curse you when they find out, or they see that you have been led to move along, or God has blessed you with a new kingdom spouse, or something like that. This person is going to go into panic. But I think that's it. I think that's the message, y'all. I'm in it just like this. I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye.